course, they didn't do this shit on Thursday, on Friday, on Wednesday. It's today. Let's go. Yeet, yeet, yeet. We live. Do not be alarmed. You have seen this face before. You know what I mean? Man's was on the Man's on the vacay. He here though. He here though. Live in full effect.
And we're gonna start it how we always started, a little shot, straight shot, no chaser, because we're about to give you them facts. Because
Straight facts.
I've been complaining about this Survivor Series format for a long time, Raw versus SmackDown. They finally went and changed it because they tried to get me back in. They didn't know what to do, so we get into it.
Let's get into it. First, do what you do. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good shit. Join the Discord, still there. You know what I'm saying? Get the merch. The merch was it was on sale last week, so if you didn't get it, that's your bad. But it was on sale, so get it.
I mean, hey, there might be a sale before Christmas. Grab it. Hey, don't you slept on the last one? Don't sleep on the next one.
There you go. Christmas would be a good time to get that. And, join the Patreon, join the members. If you're watching now, this is a member chat only, so got to join the membership on YouTube so you can go ahead and chat with me and Kenny.
Yes, sir.
So let's get into Can I pull the card?
All right, so for imaginary control of the Bullet Club, as in my own head only, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. When you look at the card, I don't believe this is the only thing that the card's so short. I'm not even sure they're gonna have a pre-show, but if you do, it's got to be this one, I guess, maybe. It's the only thing for not for a belt. I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
I would like to go AJ Styles, but supposedly they've been really high in Finn Balor. Supposedly Papa H wants to bring him back, and I believe that because the last match I didn't think he was going to win, and he won. So I'm going to say that the ball continues to roll with Finn, and I guess for some reason they continue to have this story with Dominic.
That's the part.
Unless for some reason, which I doubt, because supposedly his leg is broke and he just got beat up yesterday. I'm gonna say that if Ray doesn't do anything, which I doubt, then it's gonna be Finn Balor. So I'm gonna go with Judgment Day, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably. I could see that going either way, to be honest.
So we 1 for 1. Let's go.
Let's go straight into it. U.S. Championship, Rollins, Bobby Lashley theory.
This is weird to me.
I was about to say it's more than just weird. I've actually seen opinions online of this going either one of those three ways. Personally, it's too early in a Rollins run, and it's Rollins. And if you look at the Shield, look what they're doing as a stable. Yeah, they still a stable to me. I don't care. The Shield is still where we got to rock. I'm sorry. Personally, if you're looking at what's happening in the wrestling, if you're looking at WWE by itself, it's got to be Rollins here. Why do you switch to Seth? Bobby Lashley was a strong champion, but he kind of had his time now. I don't see the point of going back to him to really do. And yes, Theory's supposed to be like the future in some cases, but we see since Vince left, that might not be the case anymore. Still want to build future stars, but I think Rollins to hold this belt, keep going. The run's too early to stop it, so I'm going Rollins.
All right, mind you, I'm going into this whole predictions with I have not seen SmackDown, so if anything had happened to plant some seeds, then there's only one seed that I saw planted due to online, and we'll talk about it when we get there. But unless someone was planted here, I'm going into it blind. So the reason why it's weird to me is because why isn't Ali here? Ali's been feuding the whole time with the U.S. belt as well. Bobby did something to him, and then he was gone, and then it was just Theory. So is Ali going to interfere in some kind of way? I don't know. But I do agree, to make it quick and short, why would you take the belt off Rollins? Like, he's hot right now. It's been times, like, I know everyone complained when Rollins had all the belts at one point, and they were upset, like, oh, he needs to chill. Well, he hasn't had the belt for like a year and a half, so why take it off him right now? So I'm gonna go with Rollins.
I mean, we trying to keep this quick, so I don't get too much into it. But we've seen them try to use Rollins to build stars. We've seen them do everything. So I hope they don't continue that and try to build awesome Theory through Rollins, because it's just not what you need to do here. But let's just get right into this next one. The SmackDown Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi. We don't have to go too far here. Ronda retains.
I could
There's no
potentially
reason why Shotzi could win.
yeah, I could potentially see a swerve with Shayna and Ronda.
But it'd be a swerve for swerve sakes if we're being real.
Yeah, so I could see that storyline potentially playing out. I don't know when it's going to play out, but I don't think it's Shotzi's term now to hold the belt. I think it's definitely too soon for that. So I'm gonna go Ronda.
All right.
Wait a
And
minute.
we're gonna get into the war games part, because that's we finally brought it back. Oh, that should be our Discord because I'm pretty sure I muted every other Discord. So y'all again, join the Discord. All right. So war games on the women's side, and then we go have is damage control, which in case you don't know, is the name of Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai, along with Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross are going to be joining them versus Team Belair. We're calling it, I guess. Bianca Belair, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Mia Yim, or I forgot what they're calling her now, and Becky Lynch.
The man, she back.
Yeah, back.
Okay, so unless you've been on the rock, I put in the YouTube community. I told you I was gonna be Becky because she was training. I knew it was gonna be Becky. As much as we love Charlotte, because I do, I've been watching the stories the whole time she's gone away. But she looks like she's really happy and she's enjoying life with Andrade, and it doesn't seem like she's coming back no time soon. So,
To that contract situation, she just been gone.
yeah, so I think she's definitely looking for something. I don't know what it is. So, but Queen, we love you. As far as it being Naomi, I told you it wasn't going to be that because I don't know where she's been besides with Sasha. And as far as Sasha, wasn't Sasha because Sasha is definitely enjoying life, movies, shows, fucking marijuana companies.
You did this by accident, but I swear this is going to be one of my closing segments. Survivor Series in TD Garden. Sasha from Boston.
That is true.
Don't bring her back. This is not a good time to bring her back. I don't know where in the show you could do that, but we got a short card. It's mm-hmm. hometown. I mean, when else? If not now, when? I don't understand.
Has Sasha fought Ronda?
Probably at some point, but recently, no. I'd have to double check the database.
Because
I don't know.
Yeah, because the Sasha Bianca, we've already seen that. It was amazing. It was legendary. So I could see maybe they're jumping Shotzi, and the return of Sasha comes. That would make sense. But like you said, if not today, I don't know when. I'm Royal Rumble, I guess, but so yeah. Prediction wise, I don't see why you bring Becky back for them to lose. I don't. But then people had a real big stain about damage control not gaining momentum and losing, which is why I think they got the belts back. And Bailey still hasn't had that belt yet, so
I don't know. I mean, I already said Team Belair, and I'm going to stick with that. But I don't know. People get really weird with, they're a heel stable. Heels and certain characters as well, because we can talk about Taker being great. Do we ever complain about, I've never heard anyone complain about any of the Taker wins. Obviously, with the streak, that kind of makes it look different because he had another thing going on. But they're a villainous heel stable. They don't need belts. They need to be annoying. Do they wins? Occasionally, but they're probably going to cheat for those wins, and they're supposed to be good matches. But again, heel stable. They don't need belts, but they got it. Okay, whatever. As far as momentum, again, I don't see. Baby faces need momentum. Heels can steal wins here and there whenever they want. If you want to keep the story going, depending on who else you got involved, I don't think we need them to win here. For them to, they could have something crazy happening. Again, Becky Lynch just came back. If you look at the numbers, this is yes, War Games, Survivor Series, all that, but the numbers are inflated here. You could legit have something crazy happen where damage control completely wipes out somebody in Team Belair to make it worth the win for Team Belair, whether it be through Bianca or probably Becky, because she just came back. Again, could go either way, but I don't see why you wouldn't give it to Team Belair here.
Yes.
We'll close it up, unless you got any other additional statements for that part.
No, I'm just trying to tweet this out for the fans, supporters, because I don't do the fan thing. My bad. I feel you. Yeah, I guess damage could take that. Like I said, yeah, I just cut it short. I don't see why they would bring Becky back for Becky to lose. It would make no sense, especially when they try to make her a big deal. Like, oh shit, it's Becky. Like, oh, we're in trouble now. So I'll go. Yeah, but Bailey hasn't been beating Bianca though, so I could see her finally beating Bianca on this one. I'm gonna be the eyeball. I'm gonna go with damage control.
Okay, I looked real quick and I don't see Sasha. I'm already in February of 2022. Obviously, Ronda left several times, but I haven't seen Ronda versus Sasha in forever, according to this. Last time they were even in the same ring together, they were on the same team, and before that was Royal Rumble. So, I mean, again, good time to bring it back. Yeah, okay. Ronda as champion defeated Sasha Banks pin at shit. That's 2019 Royal Rumble. I don't even know how I got that far. So yeah, they again pinned her at Royal Rumble, but not during the Royal Rumble.
So this
So yeah,
one,
they haven't been in the ring together versus each other one on one. They've been in Royal Rumble and stuff, but nothing straight up against each other for a while. So maybe this is the time. Let's close it out.
close it out. You know how we close it with the family.
Yep, I was about to say the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Rich Holland, Butch, hate that name still, with Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. See, they ain't even got no additionals. Every other one we've done so far been team this with this person, team that. No. The Bloodline is just the Bloodline. They don't need no help. Everybody in the squad is the Bloodline, which means obviously when you hear me talking like that, you already know which way I'm going with this pick. We already know which way you're going. But we let's put that in words. The Bloodline got to win this again. How do we justify them losing to the Brawling Brutes? I mean, honestly, if we're gonna keep it, we could maybe take a Sami Zayn pin, maybe 2 pins, but really they should not just win, they should dominate because that's what the Bloodline do. So
Actually, I'm gonna swerve you.
oh no, you think the Brawling Brutes win?
I do think that, and I'm gonna say why. It's because this is the only thing that I saw on social media because I wasn't really paying attention yesterday. With the seeds planted, is you see KO talking to Sammy.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then,
I seen you posted this in the Discord, but I didn't look into it yet.
and then you see Jay like listening, like, because you know Jay don't fuck with Sammy.
Yeah.
So the only reason why, I mean, first of all, if it was anybody else but the Bloodline, the Brutes they're crazy. Like I would love to see them with some gold. This loss doesn't really do anything against the Bloodline, like you said, for heels. It doesn't. It's a Survivor Series, cool. You can pop shit. Maybe get a couple more feuds, like the tag team shits again, going back and forth. It's a good jump off because we beat you at War Games, so it should be our belt. Same thing with Sheamus. I don't really like the Sheamus Roman thing, but cool. Sheamus now he can pop shit because Sheamus. But I think they can't win because of that Sammy thing. Like we all know that program wasn't supposed to go on for that long. Like they've already said it, but then it just that Uzi shit got popping so hard that people didn't know what to do, so they ran longer with it. So we know eventually that shit's gonna split. So when's it gonna split? So does it start? Maybe Sammy.
Yeah, 100%. We know teams are meant to be working up all the time. We talk about it all the time, especially in the WWE universe. On top of that, but I mean, just giving people a little background in case they didn't see SmackDown, because I mean, I did, but I actually also have some of the notes from SmackDown. Let's be real quick. So, the segment that you're talking about was before that. Sammy's backstage by the locker room, the Bloodline locker room, but Kevin Owens is near, pushes his way in, blah blah blah, asking what happens to Sammy if he pisses somebody in the Bloodline off, because he's obviously not actually related to them, blah blah blah. And Sammy is Sammy. He's always pissing somebody off. And if you know the story, Kevin Owens and Sammy go way back. Yes, they have a lot of fights, but also they've been friends the whole time, basically more or less on and off again. So he's had to pull Sammy out of a lot of fires. He's like, he basically saying, do I have to put you out of this fire again? How about I don't? How about you strike first before one of them double cross? Lo and behold, Jay is behind, and he is listening to this. And mind you, Sammy doesn't respond. KO walks away, but Jay heard. Later on, Jay talks to Sammy, said, what happened? Sammy said, I'll text you, so you'll be late. I haven't told anybody else. You're the first one to talk to. Jay said, you sure? First person? Like, yeah. I haven't told anybody else, which means Sammy's obviously lying about the conversation with KO. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there are those seeds planted about a double across here. But again, I just don't see how, even if, let's say Sammy and KO team up, or Sammy's just like, it's the Bloodline. The Bloodline can beat Sammy joining that other team. The Brawling Brutes are already a strong team. What is Sammy gonna bring that's gonna change the top? I mean, again, we all know I like Sammy as a character, as a heel, a lot of things he brings. But we're talking about in the ring for a story to make sense. I don't see how that double cross helps them. It'd be an interesting caveat to add, but I think he could do it, and then the Bloodline still win. Which is why when I said Sammy takes the first pin, because it could be either way. Either he could choose to not betray him, or he could either way. I don't see how he's the deciding factor.
Well, I'm gonna end this prediction on this, like what I said to everyone. You don't go against the family. So even though I could see a swerve, I don't think I'm gonna go with the Bloodline. Even though I could see a swerve and I could see it playing out, like I said, to make it, we beat you, so we should have tag team number one contenderships. Oh, I beat you, Roman, so I should get a shot at that belt. So I could see those implications happening, but I can't go against the family, especially not right now. So I'm gonna go Bloodline.
All right, well, that's the whole card. Maybe they'll add some, WWE, because Again, that card's short. They need a preview show, even though we keep talking about how you don't have to do buy-ins because people don't buy pay-per-views, blah 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 blah. They might add something. Obviously, we can't predict that or whatever. But
When I know we haven't talked about this, but we'll end this after this. Not gonna bring up the personal things. When do you think? Because she went through something, so hopefully you're all right. When do you think Carmella will come back?
honestly, with this new WWE, they're not announcing returns again, which you complained about for a long time. Which I understood why it upset you. I also understand why they did it. You gotta do that. You gotta get. They're a TV show with commercials as their revenue. They gotta get people the eyes on TV. So people's favorites or whatever people you hate, like what's her name? When she came back, I can't remember right now.
Ronda.
But no, not Ronda. Well, you don't like Ronda. I mean, what's the lady no one likes? Red hair. Eva Marie. When Eva Marie came back, it was eyes on screens. They made that a big thing because they knew a lot of people didn't like her. Her heel run at the end when she was here before was successful because again, people hated it. Whatever, right? So this is wrestling. You got to get eyes on the screen. But as far as like a timeline, I really don't. Do they need to come? I don't know. Honestly, I got no idea.
Well, we don't know. I'll just say Royal
Keep
Rumble.
our eyes, y'all know what we do for y'all. We'll keep our eyes on the blogs and news and get it a little bit quicker.
I'll just say probably Royal Rumble. That'll be a big pop for us, so and it gives enough time. So I'm gonna say Royal Rumble. But with that said, this is Survivor Series War Games. This is your man Kenzo. He back. This is me.
Sure.
You already know. Wrestling Behind the Curtain. Make sure you like it, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Hit the super thanks and all the good shit. Tell your friends about it. Get the merch. Join the Discord. Do all the good stuff. But like I said, be yourself. Kenny?
Well, again, we just give it a straight shot, no chaser. All honesty, no facts. A little opinion here and there, but we know what we talk about. Y'all know this. Y'all know our record. If you don't, go back and check out some videos. Okay, so hey, geeked out. We also on there. We do a little sports here. The World Cup is here. We talk about everything. If you need someone to chat with, catch me on Twitter. Jump in the Discord. All that good stuff. Anything new coming soon. The Discord know first. They knew this video was coming out before anybody else. So join
Exactly. Boom. We out.